Well, hello everyone. This is my first English entry on YouTube, and I hope you'll enjoy it. It's about Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, and it's about their press conferences. I saw a lot of comments about these press conferences, and I saw a lot of people thinking it's just a show. Is it just for fun? Is it just a circus meant to help the pay-per-view? And of course, it is somewhat. It is. It's a wrestling. It's a wrestling shtick, and they are using it very well. But beyond this, there are the two men involved in fighting. And from a psychological point of view, this is very important because we have the first confrontation, the first mind game. In the past, Floyd was the one who was winning all the mind game against his opponents. Let's remember, for instance, Ortiz. Let's remember what happened with Maidana and everyone else. It was absolutely crazy. Floyd did exactly what he wanted to do with them just because he was in their mind. But right now, he is facing a different animal and a different beast, let's say it as Conor calls himself, a beast. And what does it mean? It means that Conor is used to do these mind games and he uses them a lot. We saw it in his fight against Aldo, and it was the best one because he got into Aldo's mind so deeply that Aldo fought in a very, very bad way. He fought exactly as Conor wanted him to fight. And how did he do this? First of all, it's about the posture. Always you can see Conor being in an alpha posture, being big, being strong, looking down on his opponent, looking him straight into the eye, using his chest. He pumps his chest and he looks at his opponent like he's the alpha male. And also Conor is always moving around his target. You can see him. He's moving around his opponent, trying to be there, trying to see him from all the angles. Also, and this is very, very interesting, Conor always wants to touch his opponent. We saw that in the Aldo's fight. He touched Aldo even though he wasn't supposed to do that, and he felt the reaction. He felt exactly what Aldo would do in that situation, and he did the same with Floyd. But it's very interesting the fact that he put his hand on Floyd's head. This is probably the most dominant gesture that we ever saw in a press conference because it's in the same time a dominant gesture of a dominant male towards a submissive male, and also is a sexual innuendo. Maybe Conor didn't even understand exactly the psychological reasons behind that gesture, but it's quite obvious. He was dominating Floyd totally. I mean, it was what we see in the nature, what we see with the chimps, especially with bonobos, when they try to be both. Dominant as posture, and they want to be sexually dominators, because this really happens with men and with humans, and also happened with a lot of animals. So this is what we saw with Connor. He was total dominant, but will it help him? I think here is the trick. Connor knows he can kill Floyd. Conor knows he can defeat Floyd in 20 seconds. Conor knows he is the bigger, the stronger man. Conor knows what he can do to Floyd because he felt him, he saw him, he smelled him, he touched him, he listened to him. So he knows. He knows this very well. But here is the trick. They are not fighting to the death. They are just boxing. And even though Conor McGregor is the dominant in this affair, even though he is the bigger man, even though he knows he has all the confidence in the world that he will win the fight, they are not fighting. They are boxing, and in boxing, Conor McGregor is nothing compared to Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd probably knows this. Floyd felt Conor's power. Floyd felt everything that is happening there, but he knows that Conor cannot grapple him, cannot knee him, cannot elbow him, cannot kick him. So Conor is limited to the game that Floyd excels in. So this is going to be extremely important, because even though Conor is the dominant one, even though Conor knows he can do this, when everything stops and the boxing fight begins, there Floyd is going to tear his confidence piece by piece by being elusive, by being perfect technique wise, and by being the better man in the ring. This is where everything happens. This is where everything really matters. And we have to understand two scenarios. In order for Conor to win, he needs to use this dominance in the first rounds. He needs to make Floyd understand in the ring that he is the dominated one. Not only psychological doing these press conferences, but also in the ring. Can Conor do this? I don't know. Nobody knows. And now is the second scenario. In the beginning of the fight, Floyd will feel Conor, will understand. He is a seasoned veteran. He is probably one of the best fighters in the history of boxing. Maybe the best. Who knows? He knows exactly what to do. He knows exactly what he has to do. So he will do it. He will let Conor come to him. He will let Conor use his power, his confidence, and step by step, he will destroy this confidence. Can he do it? Probably he can, because we saw it 49 times. Probably he can do it again. But will it happen? I don't know. But for sure, we are going to find out together. So stay tuned. If you like this one, please subscribe. If you don't, please comment. Either way, it's much appreciated. Thank you so much.